Alright, welcome back. I am Man with Bullet Holes Pixel Doctor.
I am the gun, Haruka.
And I am the innocent bystander, Deadlock.
They said guns can't hurt you. Guns don't do anything by themselves. But that gun shot me with no one here. The only answer is
Blam!
that gun is possessed.
How about you shut up before I shoot you again?
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Is it time
Previously on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
for a memory of a crime that I committed? A memory of a murder.
No, apparently he committed a murder, Maya.
Do you think he really killed someone?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently.
Jeez, does this have anything to do with DL6, I wonder?
But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick. You know, Larry, you're a pain in the ass, but you did save us, so you get a pass for today.
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Larry, she's like 16, you're 24.
Yeah, but I want you, Nick.
Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
It's gay, bro.
That's what that face says.
I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! Edgy the Hedgy! You guys should be like bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Bow before your god Emperor Larry Butts.
What can we talk about?
Today's trial.
Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did? If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. In fact, he was.
Yeah,
You literally stopped that from happening.
you technically probably committed like 3 crimes doing it, but you did save the day.
You know what? As long as
But
the truth
seriously.
gets out, no one cares in this world.
That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious.
It's a bit of a...
But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know? But where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I thought you were our friend, Larry Butts, but maybe you're actually the traitor.
Larry's the one that shot him.
I don't know. All I do know is I'm going to believe in you too until the end.
Well, I guess you could choose worse.
I don't really know if you could choose worse. This is like Larry.
I meant Edgeworth,
pretty
Larry.
fucking bad.
Oh, Larry's not included. Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Larry.
Yeah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
whoops.
Larry.
Not me.
It's really you.
No, I wouldn't trust her.
But why you, Larry? Larry's got a big head now.
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough of the silent treatment.
No.
You only get silence. Nick, my headset's dying now. Of course it dies not in between episodes, but in the middle of one. Why do you trust Mr.
Yeah.
Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When I first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then.
And I guess I didn't either. He was surprisingly a huge fan of Linkin Park. I didn't know that until recent years.
Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Is that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school.
Yeah, it was 4th grade, and we spent like a year together at most. We became lifelong friends until we weren't friends because he moved.
Well, you can be friends even if you move, Zach.
Nope. If you move, you must immediately cut everyone off. That's the rule.
They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh?
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. Going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial, a class trial.
Class trial? Backstory time.
I love how we have to
Wow!
hit an entirely separate option just to get it. You remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade? Kid in his class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh. I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside.
Oh yeah, now you do mention it. I do remember that.
We have not heard this song. This is a new one.
I like the organ. At least I think it's organ. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped that PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial, me as the defendant. I didn't do it.
Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. I'm not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, you're not borrowing.
Burn him at the stake!
You shouldn't allow. What the fuck, Jimmy?
Skin him alive! Turn him into boots!
Jessica, what the hell? It's a teacher. This is a bad teacher, just assuming. Not Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
Unfortunately,
that's
a lot of
pretty
teachers
much,
do that.
yeah, no, I was gonna say, that's pretty normal.
I know
It
it is.
is.
I'm just saying, that's bad.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Apologize to the class, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying.
Heh. Crybaby, you bitch.
Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened.
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? God, you look like a priss even now.
God, yeah, like getting dressed up with a fucking bow tie for elementary school. Or
God,
middle
Edgeworth
school,
would have been
whatever
bullied.
those-
He would have
God,
been
yeah.
bullied.
It
But he's not wrong.
wasn't you who stole the money. He's not wrong. That doesn't make it any different, though,
No.
for fourth graders. You shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting. Everyone's been shouting. You did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
Miss.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
No damn.
Yeah, he's the one. We need no proof. Make him say sorry. Beat his ass. What the hell? Why don't you all just shut up? Larry!
I want to. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think of how he feels. Alright? He said he didn't do it, so we didn't do it.
Edgeworth, like, isn't even upset about the missing money.
It's only $38. He's like rich.
Well, $38 to a kid's still a lot. I guess not if you're rich.
Yeah.
Very well. I'll replace the money myself. Oh, alright, that's a nice teacher, I guess. Class trial is over.
Doesn't think the teacher stole the money.
That's how it happened.
After that, the three of us were always friends.
For the year that Edgeworth was there. Well, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone. Without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well... I was just lucky I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I had done it. So, I took it kind of personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edward and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was his defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
You know, for the Game Boy Advance, this still looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, this was on the Game Boy Advance first, for those that didn't see that.
And they are still images.
Yep. Oh, a famous defense attorney. I forgot to read my own line before that.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
He wasn't even in for a full year. He was only in for like 3 months. The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
I'd imagine so. It's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? Why, Larry? Why?
But what happened? I mean, that's not edgy at all. I used to... Not the edgy I used to know at all. He was a hedgehog.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
Ah, he left him on red.
No, worse. He left them red but didn't reply.
That's what I just said.
No, you said left them unread.
I said on red.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he had become. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? Well, by the third game, it gets a little different, but yeah. It's at least part of the
So
reason.
you're saying you're just a stalker?
To meet Edward? I mean, it's not necessarily stalking.
If I was the defense attorney,
He actively went out of his way to choose a profession to meet the man after attempting multiple times to get in contact with someone who didn't want any contact with him. That I don't know. It kind of sounds like stalking.
Well, he didn't know if he does necessarily didn't want to make contact, because he didn't say stop talking to me. He just didn't answer.
if I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. I don't believe in the blocky text, though.
Fix yourself, blocky text.
I don't believe in Mannequin Maya either.
She's lost her face again.
I do believe in him returning, though. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Larry.
Whoa. Nick.
That's deep, bro.
So that's why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believe in you. But I don't remember saying I do it for free.
Oh, Nick.
We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Very well may be.
First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We have to find out who he is or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess we can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need.
Let's see. Oh, he cleared out a lot. So, looks like they got rid of the old photo. They got rid of Lotta's thing, like her thing, her disposition.
I guess we still need the parrot for some
The
reason.
article.
We haven't even used the pair for anything yet, so.
Yeah, and the bullet.
The article also doesn't seem to be there.
Oh yeah, the article. Well, we're kind of done with Gordy. We don't need that anymore. We figured all that
You
out.
never
We
know.
still have the metal detector too. Should we probably return it?
Yeah, we'll give it back to him eventually. Alright, let's move.
I think we need to talk to him.
Talk to who?
Edgeworth.
Oh, look, there he is. December 28th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
He's moping.
You look grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 4th grade? Lunch money. Oh, right, yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Mr. Edgeworth didn't you know? Trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, you sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, even to a fault.
Yeah, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
Couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? Sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended by in your father's murder, right? And that's the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day 15 years ago. 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation.
For some reason.
I had lost all... Yeah, that's kind of unreasonable, I think.
I mean, it's an elevator shaft, a sealed one.
But even
Elevator shafts aren't sealed.
It's not supposed to be.
Well, apparently this one was for some reason.
And there's usually like hatches on the ceiling or on the roof of them.
Yeah, and it's not like, you know...
Look, I don't know why. I'm just trying to think of reasons why it could be. I can't say it was exactly smart to do any of these things.
I had lost all memory of this murder. I get it's for story purposes, but sometimes you gotta call out these faults, even if you know that there's on purpose. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court, and that Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocence. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Understandably so, I can kind of get that.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I don't know about that. He's kind of a prick. Learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Ah. So maybe he was like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly, which means he's never gotten laid. Perfectly, huh? Perfectionists are some of the worst types of people, honestly.
They can be.
Not everyone, but like... people like Von Karma. And in all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. No one suspect... and not one suspect has been declared innocent ever. Well, that should be thrown into, like, the public eye.
That is a definite red flag.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. That's fair enough, I guess. All Von Karma does in his job... so now I'm starting to mess things up too. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, I need to use commas more so I can say sentences better. It's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're heading for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. There's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation I find myself in, I'll admit.
You're kidding.
For what it's worth, Phoenix is pushing back pretty good. Granted, he's been saved twice, but still.
Hey, that's still a lot more than it seems like anyone else has ever been able to do.
I think we should go to Grossberg, because he said that he was on vacation yesterday. So maybe there's something we can get out of him today.
We need to find out more information about this DO6 stuff.
Oh, that's right, Grossberg knows about it.
Was he part of the trial or something?
He probably has at least evidence for us at the very least.
Or information, because he was around. I don't think he was involved, but he was around. Because, I mean, like...
That he still being missing is odd.
Yeah, bothering me. It's never coming back, though.
He's out. Again.
What does he work, anyway?
No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later.
This guy sucks. Worst character.
Wait.
Racist.
Alright, we have to... so Criminal Affairs Department or the lake?
So wait a minute. Okay, so wait a minute. So his law offices are a subsect of ours?
No. He's a separate law office.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we couldn't go to any of these other places from his office?
I think it's like in a... I don't know.
That's what I mean.
Like, he did teach Maya. Or me. Yeah, Maya. No, Mia.
Mhm.
Now I'm getting them confused. So, maybe they are in like, the same
talent
building.
away. Fear me.
Stop. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet.
Yeah, look, we're fighting for the speaking skills right now.
Yeah.
Gumshoe?
We really are.
He won't be coming back today.
Oh my god, the blocks again!
Oh, really? Don't worry, I have the reading right now.
Attack of the blocks.
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Oh, they're still looking for Yanni Yogi. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. So we're at the lake again. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey, Gumshoe. Can you guys see, or is it still pixels?
Still pixels, but I can read a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, pal, long time no see.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
That's impressive.
That is actually impressive. Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
I feel like Gumshoe's music embodies the early 2000s, just kind of vibe.
I can see that.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow.
How did he even escape?
Well, he just kind of left, I guess.
Come what may.
Nobody thought a suspect, like a witness leaving, was suspicious at all?
Well, it's suspicious now. It's my duty to protect you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. I got my good old fishing pole. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, he's back.
Detective?
Sorry, 1 second, guys.
I'll read it. Oh, one other thing. Eek. No one can go into the woods today. The woods?
Where Lotta was camping?
Yeah, she's been shot. Those are all
darn.
The woods are off limit to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Got pretty mad, so no going for a while. Yeah, there was that no camping sign.
Yeah.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble, huh?
Catch her.
Ah, Maya. She's made a pun for us. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Go catch the old man.
To the boat, to the boat, to the boat, boat.
I mean, we can't go anywhere else. Well, except for here, but, you know, we have to go to the boat place anyway. This steel eyesore.
Huh. Where did that inflatable thing go?
Eyesore? You were insulting it the other day.
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
So Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for his work. I guess there's nothing here for us. Yep.
September
27th, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Oh boy. Ahem.
I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
I don't. I forget. Oh. That's where you were.
The hell are you doing here?
I don't know.
Investigating a murder.
Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Deja. I wonder if he's supposed to be like a Teddy Roosevelt kind of thing that they were trying to do with him, because he kind of looks a little like him.
Possibly.
Bah. He
But to
definitely
be fair, they could also just be the style.
Maybe. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. What does that mean? Mr.
Don't
Grossberg.
worry about it.
There's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trials ends tomorrow. Yes, that's true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, if you find anything out, come by my office at once. Maybe able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows?
Mr. Grossberg's sketchy. He's not a good guy, but he's not evil.
To the boat?
That we know of.
I mean, I don't remember all of the second game, so he could be. Sorry, try a second. Caretaker
Hello,
shack.
Mr. Parrot.
He abandoned his
Good
parrot
boy.
here. What an asshole. Nobody's home. Hello. Hello. What? I don't feel like destroying my throat anymore. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. Hello. Fuck. Can't believe you run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for himself. That's what I'm saying. Hello.
I didn't know
Hello.
it's a girl.
What, the bird?
Polly's a female name.
No, I mean, it's hard to identify a bird. For there's depending on certain birds have like a feather crest or something you can tell, but something like a parrot you would need.
Well, the one thing I know about like other birds, like especially like the ones I find around here, the males are the more vibrant and the females are more subdued.
Yeah, but that's not the case for all birds. For birds like parrots, for the most part, you can't tell unless you get a blood test, or they lay an egg.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think it really
Which is
matters.
why I'm asking more. Why she just assumes it's a girl.
She's Maya. I don't know. Let's look at the thing. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the numbers to the safe.
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number in the safe? 1228. Ah. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Maya. But hey, keep it locked, right? So there must be something of value. Is she's seriously trying to steal from him. She's not even caring about evidence. She just wants to steal.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two.
There's a gun.
See,
The only thing here is a letter.
a letter. Oh, it says F.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
And Nick, what would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. As the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. On Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
We could have written the letter. What does it mean, get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? One thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
It literally proves all of our random guessing yesterday.
Listen, it wasn't entirely random. We were kind of slowly piecing it
What
together.
can we say to the bird?
It looks like I must talk to the bird.
There's a bird.
Yeah, I should take care of Polly, Nick?
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. At least know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me.
Alright.
So we got what we need.
I guess we gotta go talk to Grossberg in his office now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only place that seems viable.
Yeah.
Unless someone cuts us off at some point. I think they are in the same building. One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Alright, so go back. Let's go to... I guess... Yeah, I think they are in the same building.
Wait,
What the fuck? Okay, we need to do something else first. Let's go to the
he
detention.
left before us. How is he not here already?
He's a fat bitch, that's why.
He stopped to get lunch.
Alright, nothing here. Well, actually, should we show him the thing we just got?
Probably.
What do you think, MJ? Yeah, we might as well, right?
Might as well.
Edgeworth, see this letter?
Hmm?
This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
Let's see. Revenge on me? Alright, yeah, this is definitely what we need to do. Who is the old guy
Who
anyway?
is that old guy? Oh,
I don't know.
could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now it's time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance. Wait, maybe... Maybe he's talking about the statute on the limitations of the DL6 incident.
Wait. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi Bear? Suspect in the DL6
knew
incident.
that bear couldn't be trusted.
Yeah, he said he was smarter than the average bear. That made him dangerous to begin with, and he was stealing picnic baskets all over the place.
Stealing picnic baskets. That wasn't his goal in the first place. He was getting involved in a crypto scheme.
Oh God, delete him. The one who was found innocent. All right.
We talk for more?
We can see. We might have something talking point. Oh, we do. Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. Was there no one near this elevator trying to get you guys out, or were they just that slow at getting you guys out?
They did say they were stuck in there for 5 hours.
That's what I'm wondering. Were people actively trying to help him get out?
I imagine so.
They also said half of the
Poorly.
court building collapsed.
Oh, they did say that. You're right. The quake was
Yeah, because there was an earthquake.
They were lucky that they were fine in an elevator.
Yeah, seriously. Well, air quotes on fine.
Well, the quake didn't affect them, let's say that, aside from being stuck in there.
The quake didn't murder them.
Yeah.
It almost did.
Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. That's a big elevator, too.
It could just be the angle.
I said, quiet, you're not making it any easier. I want to get out. Help us get out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. Did you guys not try breaking the glass? That would help a little bit, at least. That's all I remember. I came to, I was
And
in a
then he
hospital
shot
bed.
your father.
When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling.
I mean, that's another reason why they could have ran out of air. Half the building collapsed. Maybe that's what cut it off.
I guess it could be. In court, Yana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed in court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. Isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right.
Yeah.
There's something that's been troubling me the last few days. Don't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
The nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime that you committed?
A memory of a murder. It's a memory, so it has to be echoey. I think the time has come to tell all. I don't know why you didn't tell us all sooner. That might have helped
Seriously,
us.
could have saved us so much headache.
For the last 15 years, I've always had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. That's trauma right there. That is PTSD.
I'm not sure if that's technically what it would be in this case, but
Yes,
it's
it
definitely...
would be.
It definitely is, yeah.
It's still... Well, regardless, it's very traumatic, regardless.
What kind of dream? Dream about my father's killing. In the dark. I saw it all. I have night vision. I have dark vision, actually. So I couldn't see color, but I could see figures moving. Can't breathe. Quiet, I say quiet. You're not making this any easier. We went through this already. I want to get out. Help get us out. Don't shout. You just use up more oxygen. Breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Hey, stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Where did you find it? Why was there a pistol? Oh, because he was a cop. Or he was a security guard.
He was the bailiff.
Yeah. Why was it on the ground? I have no idea.
Well, probably because he was freaking out. It just, like, slipped off his thing.
I mean, they don't
shouldn't-
slip off that easy.
Well, listen. Gotta give it some credit, benefit of the doubt here. It's a video game.
Well,
okay?
the thing is, I know these things enough to know that they are designed to not be slipped out or even taken out that easily unless you know how to remove it.
Yeah, I know. I get that, but just deal with it. Don't know if there's evidence from that day in the court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked the pistol. Oh, he just threw it. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang.
He threw the gun and it discharged.
With that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. Scream that I've rung in my ears the past 15 years. What angle would he have to have been? Because it sounds like he was, like, strangling his father. So, like, if he threw his gun, or he threw the gun, what angle would that have had to be at to only hit the dad? That'd be really weird. But it's just a dream, right?
You know the
Right?
answer to that, though.
Oh, I know the answer to this whole puzzle, but still. That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I am wrong? What if it is real? They say sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. It was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DO6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. But we're just going for so long here. It's been 44 minutes. I don't know if we should do that right now.
We should probably call it a break here.
Yeah, I think we have to just make you guys wait for the next answer.
What a shame.
What a shame. See you guys.
This is why you don't have more subscribers.
That's just rude. That was just mean.
Wow, you called me rude earlier.
Goodbye, everyone. Deadlock's not invited back next time. That was mean.
Alright, so next time we can start System Shock.
No, we're finishing the game. We're just not having him
Oh.
here. Nice try. Bye,
Nice try.
everybody.